What's good everyone, it's your boy, your dig, 4 eyes, 2Gs here, and today we're here to talk about 6ix9ine. Now, recently I've been getting a ton of comments and DMs from people kind of asking me to explain this topic right here, where basically, if you guys weren't aware, BillBoard came out and said this on their Twitter, which left a lot of people confused because everybody kind of thought that Big Sean definitely outsold 6ix9ine. So how did 6ix9ine end up beating him on this chart? Honestly, this explanation isn't too deep or isn't too complex, but as I said, I've been getting a lot of comments and DMs about it, so I want to break it down. Let's go.
Like a skydive, when she see that money, she automatic fall for me. Yeah. And the devil keep on calling me. All these demons talking to me. Flooded out, just like the sea. Very different, don't compare him to me. I believe in myself, I got self-hope. Yeah, we coming with real scopes. Using it for protection, I ain't round, about to promote.
Okay, first here for some context and kind of what led up to this circumstance right here. So as most of you guys would know, Big Sean and 6ix9ine dropped their albums on the same day, leading to them competing in the same week in terms of sales. Now, as we also know, it kind of came out initially that 6ix9ine was probably going to beat Big Sean, where he got predicted to do 150k first week. Then as the week progressed, the numbers changed significantly, as most of you guys would know, to the point where Big Sean was predicted to do double the numbers of 6ix9ine or so. Now, this then leads us to this tweet right here from BillBoard, where as you can see right here, it says this week's top selling albums with 6ix9ine in the #1 position, which as I said led to me getting a flurry of comments, DMs, and some people even calling this fake news from BillBoard, kind of saying how is this possible considering, as we all know, Big Sean was meant to outsell 6ix9ine pretty heavily. Now there is an important distinction to make right here, and this is very crucial. As we all know, BillBoard has various different charts. It has a digital sales chart, it has Hot 100 charts, it has the singles charts, it has the albums charts, etc. And in terms of album sales, this one right here, the BillBoard Top 200, is kind of like the main one that's referenced and the main one that's used. Now notice this is a different chart from the one that it says right here, whereas this chart is a week's top selling albums. Now there is a difference between the two that's super important to note. As you can see right here, the BillBoard Top 200, as well as including pure sales and all of that stuff, it also includes data from on-streaming services, whereas the top album sales chart, which is the one that 6ix9ine was #1 on, only includes pure sales. Now that is a super important distinction to make, because as you can see right here on the BillBoard Top 200, which again includes streaming and pure sales, Big Sean is #1, as you rightfully should be. Then if we go over to the top album sales, Tekashi is #1. Now without any other context and any other numbers to go off, that is still pretty confusing, but luckily BillBoard kind of broke it down in this article right here, which I've kind of broken down a little bit more and just kind of got the base most important numbers, which you can see right here. So 6ix9ine, as you can see right here, did 32k in album sales, and by album sales, BillBoard even said it themselves, that's mostly merch bundles and all of that type of stuff. And then he did 20k streaming equivalents and then 1k track equivalent albums. Big Sean on the other hand did 30k album sales, which I also said was a lot of merch bundles, and then 71k streaming equivalents, 2k track equivalent albums. So basically the top 200 chart where Big Sean was #1 took into account everything right here, whereas the chart that 6ix9ine was #1 on, the top album sales, only took into account the album sales, where as you can see 6ix9ine beat up Big Sean by 2k, which really isn't true in actuality, because of course, as I said, this includes a merch bundle sales. Now this also brings up another topic, because 6ix9ine made it very clear that according to him, BillBoard kind of fucked him over and changed the rules last minute, which is why we saw the sales predictions dip from 150k to where they were. Listen to what he said right here.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, and then like out of nowhere, you fucking you discount bundles, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it wasn't a problem 2 weeks ago when Taylor Swift did 823, right? But just like, oh no, so 6ix9ine, okay, the rules just changed.
Was she bundled when she did the
they bundled.
Because I saw some early estimates that looked like you were going to do 150 first week.
Yeah, and then they said, oh no, let's disqualify the bundles.
Right.
Oh, 6ix9ine's dropping. Oh yeah, no, the rules changed effectively now. You know what I'm saying?
What did you bundle? Clothing, yeah?
No, yeah, we bundled the merch, which everyone does. Taylor, Travis.
Sure, but I thought that wasn't going into effect
till October 1st.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So now they just, oh no, it's different. It's different now.
In and of itself, this statement just at face value and how 6ix9ine kind of portrayed it isn't true. As you can see right here in the BillBoard article themselves, they made a point of saying supported by an array of merchandise album bundles. So 6ix9ine was definitely wrong when he outright said that they're not including the merch bundle sales. Now what I think could have happened here, and I want to say this is just speculation, this part right here is just my own theory. As you guys know, BillBoard kind of changed the merch bundle rules and all of that type of stuff super recently, and they said those rules will be implemented implemented at a later date. Now, possibly what could have happened here, again, according to 6ix9ine, is that they changed the rules for him, and when they changed the rules for him, about 100k worth of bundles that were released from this album and available just this week kind of got discounted as a result of those merch bundle deal changes. Okay, so I just realized I really didn't explain my point very well here. What I meant to say was maybe before the rule changes, 6ix9ine had about 132k worth of merch bundle sales, but then once BillBoard changed the rules, 100k of them got kind of disqualified due to the new rules kind of changing what quantifies an actual sale to BillBoard, but this didn't disqualify all the sales, so the 32k which BillBoard included still counted under these new merch rules. Again, I just want to say that's pure speculation. BillBoard has not said anything about that in particular at all. The only thing we know from BillBoard is the fact that 6ix9ine's numbers did include merch bundles in some way, shape or form, so him saying that they didn't is a lie. So yeah, overall, as you can see, 6ix9ine definitely did get the #1 album in a certain BillBoard chart when you just look at the pure album sales in terms of bundles, but when you take everything into account, the streaming numbers as well as the pure album sales, Big Sean clearly beat out 6ix9ine in this case. Again, just a quick video for today, guys. I just wanted to kind of address those comments and those requests I had. Thanks a lot for watching. Before we finish this video, of course, I want to give a couple quick shout outs from the Instagram. Big shout out to I Heart Young Thug, me too as well, and also shout out to 97grov. Much appreciated you two for following me over on my IG. If you guys don't follow your boy, man, at your dick, make sure to. You guys know what to do. Also, a reminder about the Big Cartel where we have a couple merch pieces. If you're interested, link will be in the description. You can see them on screen right now. Also, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications if you haven't, and there are more videos of mine on screen right now. Make sure to check them out if you haven't.